In previous video, we have talked about these views, user list and user detail. Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about permissions. I promised you that. Let me activate the virtual environment here and then run the server. I'm going to run the server. There is no error. I'm going to have this here. Okay. Well, we have everything here, and I talked about this. Well, when we log in here, admin, so still we can see everything. Let's see. Still we can see everything. Let's see the users. Well, we have users here, user list, like ID1 with ID3, ID5. Well, let's check this admin3. So this admin3 is staff, active user, but not a super user. This super user is false, and this user with ID1 is a super user as well. So see, a super user is true, and also staff and active. Well, let's see what happens here in permissions. You can search permissions in DRF. Well, you can see here permissions. When you click here on permissions, you can see everything here. So in the table of contents, you can see like API references. Let's see how it works and why it is. Allow any, but before that, let's check something else here, like setting the permission policy. Well, this is this. We have to copy this in settings.py file because this is in default, or we can say that it is globally set as permission. Well, I want to open this settings.py file, and at the end of the file, I will paste it here. It means that now every views in this API application will have this authentication or authenticated permission. If the user is authenticated, so the user can see everything. If not, then cannot see. Let me refresh this. When I refresh, I cannot see anything here. The detail says that authentication credentials were not provided. Well, let me log in it here. When I log in it, I can see everything here, the user, list of users. Okay, that's good. Now let's see how we can have anything else like that. So in global permissions, we have two kinds of permissions. Specifically, one is global permissions and the settings.py file we have, and the other is like we have for each views, like for this view different permission we can assign, and for this view different permission. For each views we can assign different permissions. Okay, now for example, let's focus on this. So by default we see here allow any, means if the user is well authenticated or not authenticated, you should show everything. Here it says the allow any permission class will allow unrestricted access. Well, either authenticated or unauthenticated, doesn't matter. And as authenticated, we saw that the user must be authenticated. By default, we can see this permission if we do not have this part in the settings. Okay, we also saw this. Okay, let's see one more thing, as admin user. Well, this is something very, very special. This is not a super user case. It is for the stuff. We saw here this user stuff is true. Super user is false, stuff is true. Well, the user as stuff can see, but not, this is not for, well, super user. It says that if the user.stuff is true, well, if the user's stuff is not true, does not have that permission. Okay, as admin user as for this stuff. Okay, and one more thing, as authenticated or read only. Well, is very, very important. Let me have this. Okay, it means if the user is authenticated, then have the permission. If not, just have the permission of read only. Okay, let's see. When you can see here, I can create a user while I'm authenticated. Or yes, let me refresh this. When I refresh, I still can see all those things. But when I log out from here, the options to create a user is gone. Well, I cannot see any option like that, but I cannot create any user. Well, if I refresh it, still I cannot find those options. This is very, very important. Sometimes you have this kind of permissions for your, well, views. Okay, now one more thing I mentioned here, that this is for global. Let me have the is authenticated. Okay, this is for global, means every views will have this authentication. Now how we can implement this? For example, this view, article views, article details should have a different permission, means the article detail should be viewed with some specific users, not all, or this user list. Every user or anyone should not be allowed to see or to, well, view this views, okay, or the user list or this user detail. That's bad when we have the permission to see this. For example, a normal user. Okay, we have some restrictions for this. How we can have this different, well, permissions for different views? Okay, this is another logic. Let me see here how we can create or how we can have that. Okay, we have here permissions, and in the permission we have something very, very special here. For example, here it says in line 1 that from REST framework.permissions you have to import whatever permission you want. Okay, then you can add like permission classes. Okay, now let me have this. I want to import this. Okay, is authenticated. For each view which I want that specific thing, I can have that. Okay, this permission class is authenticated. If not authenticated, the user will not have this permission. Okay, for example, let me have here like AllowAny, this option. This is for global, means this part is valid for all the views except this view, because this view has separate permission class for itself. Okay, let me save this and this part as well. And let's see, is there any error? No error. We had this user detail. Okay, we cannot view this user detail without being authenticated. Let me refresh this. I'm not logged in. Okay, I have refreshed this, and for example, I want to see the user 3, okay, with ID 3. When I enter, it says this: authentication credentials were not provided. Well, let me authenticate. Okay, doesn't matter, either you are a super user or a normal user or active user or staff. So you can see when you are authenticated. See, I can see the user 3 because I am authenticated. If I logged out from here, then I cannot have that permission. Okay, we have this. So in this authentication part or as authentication part, or in this classes, permission classes, we can add any permission. For example, we have like authenticated or read only. Yes, that's exactly what we want. For example, you can see there is not any authentication. Now let me have this, because we have not imported this here, that's why it throws an error. Let's see, the error is gone. If I add this, good, there is no error. When I refresh and I log in it, I can see something like I can edit this. Okay, I have this option to edit this part, but well, this delete button as well, but I want only to see to read only option is authenticated or read only. Okay, I'm authenticated now, I can have this option, but when I log out, I still have this permission to see this, but I cannot change anything or I cannot update anything from to this user's credentials. Okay, I cannot change or update anything. So these are the permissions which we have. In the next video, or I might say in the next videos, I will have specialized permissions, like how we can create our own permissions, like as permission, as object permission, self, request, what are these in OBJ object. So we will talk about this in the next videos. It might take like 3 to 4 videos to be completed, and I'll go through on all of them.